When Adoni-Zedek, king of Jerusalem, heard that Joshua had captured Ai and completely destroyed it, and that the people of Gibeon had made peace with Israel, he was greatly afraid. Gibeon was not a small city. It was large, strong, and its men were mighty warriors. Now it had joined with Joshua and the Israelites. In fear and anger, Adoni-Zedek sent messengers to 4 neighboring kings: Hoham, king of Hebron; Piram, king of Jarmuth; Japhia, king of Lachish; and Debir, king of Eglon. "Come up and help me attack Gibeon," he said, because it has made peace with Joshua and the Israelites. The 5 kings formed a mighty alliance, ready to march against the city that had chosen peace with the people of God. The men of Gibeon sent word to Joshua at Gilgal, "Do not abandon your servants. Come up quickly and save us, for all the kings of the Amorites have joined forces against us." Without hesitation, Joshua gathered all his warriors, and the Lord's priests carried the Ark of the Covenant before them. It was a march through darkness. They left Gilgal and moved westward, climbing rugged paths, torches lighting their way through the wilderness. The men were weary, but Joshua's faith did not waver. In the silence of the night, the voice of the Lord came to him. "Do not be afraid of them, for I have given them into your hand. Not one of them will stand before you." After a long night's march, the armies of Israel reached Gibeon at dawn, surprising the 5 kings and their soldiers who slept in confidence. The Lord threw the enemy into confusion before Israel. The Amorite armies broke ranks and fled in panic. Joshua's men struck them down at Gibeon and pursued them along the road that leads to Beth-horon. As they ran downhill through the rocky passes, a storm gathered above them. The sky darkened, and suddenly, from the heavens, huge hailstones began to fall. Each stone struck with the force of a sword. The ground shook. Men cried out and fell, and more died from the hail than from the swords of the Israelites. The heavens themselves fought for Israel. The battle was fierce, but as the sun began to sink, Joshua saw that the enemy was not yet destroyed. Then Joshua spoke to the Lord in the presence of Israel, saying, "Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and moon over the valley of Ajalon." And the sun stood still, and the moon stopped, until the nation had avenged itself upon its enemies. The light did not fade. Time seemed to freeze. The day stretched beyond its hours. The battle continued under an unmoving sky. Never before and never again has there been a day when the Lord listened to a man like this. The Lord fought for Israel. As the last enemy fell, the silence of heaven returned, and slowly the light began to fade. Joshua and the Israelites returned to the camp at Makkedah, but the 5 kings who had led the war fled and hid in a cave. Joshua commanded that the cave be sealed with large stones, and guards were set to watch over it. After Israel's victory, the kings were brought out before the people. Joshua called his commanders and said, "Come near. Put your feet on the necks of these kings." And they came near and did so. Then Joshua said to them, "Do not be afraid or discouraged. Be strong and courageous, for this is what the Lord will do to all your enemies." When the command was fulfilled, the kings were executed and buried in the same cave where they had hidden, and great stones were rolled against it, which remain to this day. Thus the Lord fought for Israel. The sun had stood still, time had bowed to the will of God, and his people had rest from their enemies.